Previously, during a live stream.
The next person that I'm about to tour, you've probably seen his houses a couple of times. He is very, very renowned for what he does. Probably one of the wizards, if you will, of Palian engineering. The most crazy thing about this particular person is that the moment that I record their plot, they tear it down, except for the last time, of course. I want to introduce you all to a very good friend of me and Ellie's. He is Brazilian, he is amazing, and he is a force to be reckoned with. He is none other than Panda. And I gotta do my thing. Hey, it's Finny Cavino back with another Palia tour. I'm here with Panda. So, you're my tour guide where we're going.
Okay, so I've decided to create a fairy plot. So you can name it Tinkerbell or, I don't know, Winx Club. They live here. So I wanted to create like the same portal that
I like
I've
how
done
your
in the
stuff
Enchanted
is
Forest one.
it's become multi-dimensional, right? So
Yep.
we went through the portal and now we're in a completely new plot.
Yes.
Can we all
It's like
appreciate like the attention to detail with the flowers, the colors, the lanterns? What I appreciate about your stuff, Panda, especially, is that you iterate. You take a look at the stuff that you've built before, and you, even though you've been doing this for a while, you still grow, right? The lanterns and stuff was something that you took from, you know, your other one and the portal and stuff as well. So that's cool. It's kind of fun for me to see like you borrow some of your elements, like your portfolio, if you will. But yeah, I've, you know,
it's like every
rambled
time that
on
I
enough.
build a new plot, I cannot ignore I don't know, I cannot ignore my other plots that I have already done, like the inspiration that I have. It's like, okay, I have done this, but how can I recreate? For example, I had that church that I have shown you once, like the dark church. I've created like an entire plot. Like I thought, why not recreating that, but with an entire plot, like with lots of things.
Sweet. Well, I'm following you.
And now that I learned like how to rotate things, it's like it's another life now. So for this one, I wanted to create like something very fairish, like very fairy.
I like this wallpaper.
So all you have here is like you can, yeah, it's so cute.
It really is.
And with the green and pink thing, it's like noise. It's a very nice combination. Noise. And then I decided to create, for example, like this division here.
Yeah.
Something very simple, but something that fitted here.
I like this divider. This is a cool divider because you still have the continuity of the house. You still got the sight lines that go right through it. But you also kind of balance that with the separation of the banners too. Yeah, this is so cool.
And then in the back part, it's like the, of course, the workspace, because we need a workbench. We need their chest, the modifying bench.
Yeah, of course. I think one thing that's always interesting to see when you work is like you have like a little kit that you take with you, you know, of like the workbench and the color mods.
And then the little study, it's just like a small study with a small magic corner where you can brew potions. I wish we could have like cauldrons, because for example, we do have this one from the Monstruck, but it's like meh.
The imagination though, and y'all notice like You don't have to use the building blocks outside exclusively. Panda used these to like create a structure inside this house. That's
Mm-hmm.
wild. You know,
Or
Panda, you can always make a cauldron yourself.
yeah, I've already tried that. I'm not gonna lie. For
I
this
also
part,
like all the flowers that you have inside. It works with the wallpaper. Like it ties everything together.
mm-hmm. I wanted to make like extremely flowered, like very a botanical garden, let's say like this. But this
Yeah,
bathroom, for example, it is a recreation from the last one that I've made,
I remember
the
that.
witchy one in the Mantizing.
That is so cool. I don't know why. I just like I imagined I imagine you have like a well, like you sent me a picture. Like you got a big old screen, so you know, you just have like a couple of screenshots of one of the videos up and you're just like, okay, this is what this looked like.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
fun.
and then now that I saw that, Ashley, you are watching the streaming, and this plot, you were my blueprint for this plot, baby. And later you're gonna see why. And then also the elevated tub again.
I like this design. It's cool. They're reading their book while they're getting their soak
Yep.
on.
Learning some magic while you take a bath.
Awesome. I'm following you, my friend. Where
And
shall we go next?
and then this way, it's like something that I've been noticing that I'm doing quite a lot. It's actually the flowered ceiling because I loved doing. And here is it again
Oh,
in my bedroom.
yes. Yeah. This is also how
It's
you
like
do
every
Instagram
plot,
walls. So,
every plot that I create from now on, I will have like a flowered ceiling. Definitely.
Panda, is this house published on the tour board?
Yes, exactly
Okay,
this one.
this one. So if y'all want to come and see this in person for yourself, take a note of that screen name right there. Pandarum Luzon. Y'all can come see it, give it some votes. All right.
And
I
then
love the flower
you know
ceiling.
that that's amazing. That's amazing. You know that I always save the best for the last. So this
Oh
part,
yeah.
I wanted to create a open space library. Actually, I wanted to create like a library, you know, something secret from the fairyland and etc. And then I thought, why not going outdoors and not indoors? Because all of the
Oh.
libraries, they are like indoors. People are doing libraries indoors. And I wanted to create like outdoors. So I decided to come up with this idea just because of Ashley. Thank you, sweetie, for the idea and for teaching me how to do it. And then I decided to do this.
Shut the hell up right now. What? Holy shit.
Yep.
What?
This is by far, I think this is my favorite thing that I have ever done. Like from all of the things that I have already done, this is by far my favorite. And we have a portal back there.
Oh my god.
So here we have all the secrets of the fairy people. I love your face in this stream. Ah.
That's another reason why I wanted to do it live. Panda's always wanted to see my reaction in real time, and yeah, yeah. Dude.
It's like she told me like, oh, you can get a courtyard and then you can make like a swimming pool here. And I was like, okay, what if we take that outdoors?
The portal, though. I mean, it's a freaking portal.
It is. Unfortunately, we cannot like go through it, But okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Did y'all take note of what the name is? Did y'all take a note of the name? Y'all can see this in person right now. You tried?
Thank you so much.
Dude, seriously. Panda, this is incredible, man. How do you cook this stuff up? Like,
I don't know. It just popped up in my head, and I was
yeah.
like, okay, let's do it. Let's
All
try.
right.
And then
Here's
I
the
tried.
test. Here's the test.
Hmm.
It's looking at your neighbors. He's looking through the portal though. That's how you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a list, Panda. We have a list in our Discord of people that have their plots published on the tour board.
Mm-hmm.
So if you find it, add your name to the list if you can.
Sure.
We'll get you. One of us will get you the link. We'll.
It was like I was trying to think like if I would put this one or my house, because some of my friends, they were asking like, and some people they asking like, okay, you build a lot of things, but you do not have a house of yours. And I was like, yeah, but now I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was thinking like, or I placed that one, like my house, or I placed this one, and I decided to put this one
It's an excellent
just because of
choice.
reasons.
You don't really need any reasons. Never apologize, never explain.
Just a little garden, you know, just a little something
You get the
here.
hell out of here right now. Don't minimize this bullshit. This is awesome. Just let's just give him a clap for real. Let's give him a clap.
Let's get my class. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. No,
I really appreciate
it's so much fun. Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. You know what time
this
it is.
is it. I know.
It's Q&A time. Let's get the dates. We're doing Deets live today.
Noise.
One of my favorite questions is actually from one of our mods. What was the most difficult thing for you to decorate on this plot?
This one.
This particular area? What was challenging about it?
Like challenging is a very strong word. I don't know.
It is. Okay.
Well, I think it was the indoors, not the outdoors, because like this, okay, I had this idea. This was the first thing I built in the plot. And then actually my first idea was like, okay, I'm gonna do a village.
Mm-hmm.
And then the idea of the village would be a village, but I was like, okay, this is too similar from my enchanted forest.
Yeah.
And then I tear everything down, and then I started again. And then I was deciding to create a garden. And then I started building the garden. And then I didn't like it. And then I tear it down again. And then I decided to create a fairy house because this, I don't know, just because of reasons, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, fairy house. And then I liked it. I liked how the indoors turned out. I got a lot of inspiration from Pitch because Pitch was doing the witchy plot. And then I was like, maybe I can do the opposite.
This is why we have
But-
Palia tour guides. Like, you
Yep.
all can get inspiration from each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think the most challenging thing was like, what can I apply that goes well with this that I have here? This was challenging, just like deciding, okay, I'm gonna create letter A, you know?
Yeah. So
But
this
then
is
when I was like, okay, let's create a fairy house, then boom, it was done.
This is a community submitted question. So we've had a lot of people submit questions in a thread on Palian chat. And I like to pick from these here too. So the plot loads up, right? Plot loads up.
Mm-hmm.
You got your title. You gave an introduction about it. What was the feeling that you wanted to convey with this build?
This one, like a very cozy and magical idea. Cozy and magical feelings.
Cozy and magical. Nice.
You know, because, for example, in this game, I discovered that it is extremely hard. It is extremely, extremely hard for us to create a dark vibe plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dark vibe, such as an horror movie.
Yeah, but like you
because we do
totally
not have
accomplished that with
this
like
thing.
the you know the cult church that you had. Like you
Oh,
totally
yeah.
nailed the dark the dark vibes.
Let me show you something that just to explain what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because this one, I have given up on this plot. Because my idea was to create a haunted village where
Uh-huh.
everybody is. It is an all movie. Have you ever watched this village was attacked, people were killed, and everything was destroyed? Because
Right.
then we have another dark plot. Oh, can you see the items glitching here?
No.
Items from my other plots, they come here. And then, for example, when you get in the buildings, it's like everything is destroyed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like the chairs are upside down. Here I have the couch is on the wall, the bed is on the wall. So it seems like a creature entered here and destroyed everything. I don't know, it was looking for something, or
Wow.
I don't know, you know. But this thing is extremely hard to execute. For example, I could do something, but I had a little.
Yeah, it's gonna be
To work with.
interesting. Like our so I don't know if you know, but we're announcing our new build challenge tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you'll be around to see what it is. Yeah,
Noise.
this is
But
really
then I've given up on this one because it's like I was like, okay, I'm not getting the vibes, you know. I'm not
yeah.
getting excited about this one because it's very hard to work with what we have to create this thematic here. The only thing like very dark that I've done, it's the, of course,
Come
it's a
back.
village.
Come back.
In
Let's sit down. Let's ask some more questions.
Oh.
I ain't done with you yet. uh so every time that you create something impressive like you do, you show it off. Sometimes, most of the time, you destroy it immediately after, right? Your last plot that you showed off, what was one thing that you learned about yourself?
Oh, that's a nice one. I do not like to stick with the same thing for a long period of time.
That was an easy one. I know that because the moment that I record it, you delete it. What else is new?
Uh-huh. It's like I do not get stick with it. For example, lots of people they say like, "Oh, oops, sorry, got me on mute." How can you
Yeah, yeah.
delete something that you've taken a long time to create? And I was like, "Darling, it's because you come here once or twice.
That's
I'm
true.
online, for example, almost every day, all the time. So
Yeah.
I see my plot a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like I get sick of them very fast.
That makes sense.
And
That really
especially
makes
because
sense.
as I build a lot of things, I do have a lot of material and I do have a lot of furniture that I have already crafted. But they're kind of the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand that. I
It's
totally
like I have,
understand
I don't
that.
know, 6 or 7 plots at the same time, but I keep deleting them just to get the furniture that I want.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw it back because we have, we have a unique scenario. You're watching Twitch, right? Why don't y'all ask some
Mhm.
questions of Panda, and Panda will answer them live if you feel comfortable with it, of course, Panda.
Oh, of course, I am comfortable with.
While y'all type in some questions, I know we got ads coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run them real quick, and that way y'all can get a snack and we can get into some deets here. Get into some
I
deets.
think we should have seat here.
Okay,
Much better.
I'll move. That's hilarious. I don't even know. Yeah, there we go.
It's like every time that I sit on a different one.
This is
Ah!
very direct. Very direct. All right, I'm gonna run ads real quick,
It's like
y'all,
you
so y'all can
okay.
we can get past them. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Those of you who are subscribers, though, y'all can go ahead and type some questions, and I can read them out to you if you aren't on Twitch.
I'm seeing there a question from Velo.
Yep. Yeah, you got Velo.
Oh, we are in ad, right?
We are. Yes, we are.
Do
We'll
you
be
want
back
me
in a
to go
minute and
back to
30
the other plot?
seconds. Yeah, we can go back to the other plot.
Yeah, let's go back to the original one.
I like the little overlay that I added so people can see like how much time is left on the ads if they're not in one.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can kind of get an idea for when that happens. So we got a question that came in from Ray Rach, and we got 50 seconds left.
Where does your design? Can I say the truth? Where can I get my inspiration?
If you want to. I know where it comes from, though.
Yeah, yeah, but life is yours.
Yep. And y'all
Okay,
can
we're
let me
back.
know.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all like this format? Is it fun? Would y'all want to do more of these if I happen to be live at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Because this isn't
If
on.
people don't write
I'm
down
not
the
dual
chat,
streaming
I
at the
like.
moment on YouTube. This is just on Twitch right now.
Mm-hmm. Loved it. I think like people asking me questions. I love that idea.
Yeah. All right. So welcome back, everybody. We're back from ads. All right. So you want to go ahead and answer Vel's question first?
Of
What's your
course. What's your favorite plot?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go, sorry.
So Vel asks, what's your favorite plot you've ever seen besides your own?
Okay, I think the best, my favorite, I do have a couple of them, but I think it's not because I'm her friend, and it's not just because I love her, but there's a player called Peach Pop. I don't know if you're familiar with her or not.
Yes.
And her witchy plot, the first time that I got there, it was one of the most mind-blowing things that I have ever seen in this. Just because of the flooring, everything, flooring, wallpaper, the exactly wallpaper, the correct flooring, the correct color palette, like that blew my mind. The first time that I've been there was like I was destroyed. I was mentally destroyed. So hers is one of my favorite ones. And the Jurassic Park that, everyone knows it.
Yeah. So next question comes in from Ray. Where does your design inspiration come from?
Well, darling, I don't know. That's it. It's like sometimes I see something that people have done, and then I get, okay, how can I create that in my own idea? And then normally the inspiration gets when I build, I start having my own ideas. Because, for example, this one, actually, she taught me how to do a swimming pool inside the courtyard. And I was like, okay, I'm going to create my swimming pool in a courtyard. But then I didn't want to copy her idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of doing a swimming pool, I've created a flow lake with flow trees.
Mm-hmm.
And the tables dyed in purple. And then I was like, okay, but I can recreate this one. So I did this, what you're seeing right now.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like my inspiration sometimes comes from, I don't know, I look at an object and then I say like, what if I flip them? And then I start creating.
nice. That's good. That's really good. Jersey asks, what's your favorite snack that you eat while building?
Favorite snack while building? I think because I do love sweets, candies, sweet
Mhm.
food, desserts, whatever. And we do have a dessert here in Brazil called brigadeiro. And I think it's one of my favorite things to eat while I play the game.
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ah, Drea, thanks so much for the sub. That gives us another tour. Lady Glitter Sparkles asks, name 4 things that you feel are missing from decoration item choices.
Ooh. Just for
Ha!
things though. I'm kidding.
Ellie says
Uh,
not nature cheese, right? Don't eat nature cheese.
Not yeah. Do not eat nature cheese. Sometimes Doritos.
Inside joke.
Let's see. What is missing from decor? Darling, I can name a lot of them. Of
Just
course, I
name
would
4.
love to. Yeah, I would love to have actual water, like real water, like to play with water. I am missing a lot fountains because okay, we do have 2, 3 because of the ranch house one. So,
Yeah.
but I would love to have fountains. One thing that we are desperately need, it's more bushes. We do have the gardenia,
Landscaping.
the
Yeah.
hydrogen, and then like this rose around.
Position 1.
You know,
Resetting my camera. Yeah, I totally got you. Totally got you.
we're.
Vel's like, what? You don't like capital sheet tables?
I love capital chic tables, but I would love to have water.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We do need more color options. I've heard some people suggest like not just like a single color of something, but like a color set. And I think that was something from Elder Scrolls Online, right? Where you
Mm-hmm.
buy like it's like 3 colors and they apply, you know, a completely different colorway to furniture, not
Yep.
just like dyeing everything the
I would
same.
love to have. I would love to have like black.
Yeah, black
Black.
for sure.
That's it. Black.
Yeah. So this last question is going to be for me.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
So the last question that we're going to ask Panda before we get to some more tours is, if you were to have a furniture set that is named after you, what would it look like?
I have never thought about that.
That's why I ask.
uh, a Pandaren Luzon furniture set.
Yep. What would it look like? What does a quintessential Panda furniture set look like?
Let's get a mixture of Ravenwood with the dragon.
Nice. Can y'all picture that?
Something darkish inside a mythical creature, such as the dragon and the phoenix. Let's put the third one. I don't know, name it. But with a dark vibe. Not dark for dark vibe, but a dark in a cute vibe. But not too cute.
Not too cute. What's not too cute? Is that just like a little bit of serious? No, that's good. That's really cool. That's really cool. Panda, thank you again for allowing us to see
Yay.
this creation, and also thank you for agreeing to do this live. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. Got to ask some questions, real time, and also the favorite part of the tours. We can all agree, like the tour boards are cool, but the favorite part of the tours is the people that hop on the other end of the voice and tell us about the thought process, the why, the challenges, the deets, right? Yeah. Ellie says, I went into a house today and I swore they had a core we didn't have, but it was the lighting. Yeah, do you remember who it was? I need to go investigate. But yeah, y'all want to come see this live? Give it some things. Panda, thank you again. I am going to actually go and look you up on the board and get you a vote.